What do you want in your life? Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life?
You want to learn the way to win, but never to accept the way to lose. To accept defeat, to learn to die is to be liberated from it. So when tomorrow comes, you must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying.
Let me give you the best of ancient script. Here's what it says. Whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might, do it with all your strength, and do it with all your power. What a good philosophy.
Some people can't handle your success. They'll make remarks trying to bait you into conflict, trying to get you upset. Here's the key. Don't get involved in battles that are not between you and your destiny. Most of the conflict we engage in is a distraction. Your job is not to change people's mind about you. Your job is to run your race and not worry about the critics and the naysayers.
Can't keep doing what you're doing and get more. You have to do something different. If what you're doing now was enough to get you what you want that you don't have, you'd already have it.
One of the things limiting you from your income, your impact, a world-class life. You care too much about what people think about you. You can be world-class, you can fit in with the world, you don't get to do both. One thing I've learned is everyone has an opinion. Why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make history?
This is my question to you. When you gonna free yourself? How long are you gonna stay in this pain expecting change to happen in your life? How long are you gonna stay in this situation expecting things to change in your life? You've been here for the last year, the last 5 years, the last decade, staying in the same mess, accepting the same mess, and wonder why you're stressed. Wonder why you're not happy, wonder why you're not fulfilled, wonder why you're not experiencing the life that you deserve to experience. When you gonna free yourself from the pain? When you gonna free yourself from settling for less? Because I want to tell you right now, you don't have to accept it. I know you know that, but I need you to feel that, understand that. You don't got to accept it. You don't have to stay where you're just tolerated and not celebrated. You don't have to stay where you're not happy. You don't have to stay where you're not being better. You don't have to stay where you're suffering. You can free yourself from it.
The fact is, there is something big inside of you. Lean into that. I know that you have huge ambitions, and I want to make sure that you never give up on going for them.
Best day of a man's life is the day he realizes that nobody's coming to save him. If he can know that and feel peace about it and almost be excited about it because he gets to go fight his own hero's journey, he'll win. If he can accept it, he'll win. Because you take entire responsibility for your life. Too many people give up responsibility in their life so they point the finger at somebody else. Take responsibility for everything. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get up and go to work and do the same thing I did yesterday.
People always want to try and write off and test greatness. I don't have to be great right now. Check me in 10 years. Everything you do in life, you gotta start from scratch. And the key is, you can't be afraid to fail. That's the key to success. Hard work, dedication. I'm getting nice over time. And you like, yo, where did this come from? That's what I'm doing. I'm getting nice over time. I don't mind sucking. You know, I don't mind it because I'm just getting nice with it over time.
You'll never feel ready to do things that scare you. You will never feel ready to take that leap. Your brain is designed to protect you, and change requires risk. And so you are protecting yourself by saying maybe tomorrow. If you want to change your life, you must make a decision to change your life.
That version of yourself, the one that you dream about, the life that you want to live, it's all there. But you have to be aware of your own weaknesses to become that person. And not only just be aware, but be honest. Be your biggest critic. Apply that pressure and engage that adaptive instinct that we all have in our DNA. I sincerely mean this. If you have a vision and you have the awareness to realize what needs to change in order to get there, you can have whatever you want.
So I think it's not that we fear death. I think it's that we fear not living the life that we want. And I think the easiest way to get out of that is just to start living the life that you want now, not putting it off. We just put off our lives.
Difficulties in life is nothing that stops you because it is so heartbreaking, because it goes so deep. It carries the potential for the highest transformation. If you want to see it bad, it's going to be bad. What happened to you is not going to change. You can only determine what is going to be the consequence of what comes to you. How will you transform it? Will you let it stuck inside of you and it slowly eats you up from the inside? Or do you make something different about it? And this is based on the thoughts, on the mental redirectioning of yourself.
Elevation requires separation. In order to grow and become the person you want to be, you need to distance yourself from the habits, people, and situations that are keeping you the same. It can be hard to admit that what feels good in life isn't serving you, but having the awareness to do so is the first step towards transformation. It might feel lonely and scary at first, but letting go makes room for everything else you deserve. Keep going.
Stop waiting for life to be easy. Stop hoping for somebody to save you. You don't need another person lying to you. Face some hard facts and you could have an incredible life.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Here's the secret to my success. I stood up and did it again. I stood up and I did it again. And I did it again, and I did it again all those many years ago. I did it when I was scared, and I did it when I didn't want to, and I did it when I was ill. And I did it when it didn't work well, and I did it when they didn't appreciate it, and I didn't a lot of times when I didn't know much what I was doing. I just did it anyway. And now all these years later, I got better. I got better day by day and week by week and month by month, and I'm asking you to do the same thing. Heart and soul now mixed in there that wasn't there, missing before. I'm asking all of you to get better in spite of the winters, in spite of the downturn. Just get stronger. Get better.
If you want to be exceptional, by definition, you will be the exception. You will not be normal. You will be unlike the others. And so it makes sense that you would be in the out group. And it hurts as a human being because you want to be in the in group. But the thing is that you're actually not in group or out of group. You're transitioning. You're between group. And so in that lonely chapter, that's where you can do a disproportionate amount of work because you have no distractions.
When you guys think about what it is that creates greatness, and when you think about all the things that you wish you could be, and wish you were, and wish you could become, you have to understand that that requires effort from you. That requires you doing things intentionally that are going to make you uncomfortable, that are going to help develop skills that you can then apply to any plan that you move forward.
Challenge yourself. There's always more things that we could do, that we can face, that we can get things done, but we don't want to do it because it feels scary, it feels uncomfortable. We worry. That's another way. If everything in life is doing well, then that means you're not challenging yourself enough.